Hey guys, Tin Man the Disney Fanatic 2001, and today in this video, I'm gonna talk about my updates on Toontown stories and why I'm not a fan of Dora the Explorer, Paw Patrol, and Wonder Pets. So, here are my updates on Toontown stories. Now, if you have been watching my Toontown stories episodes, you probably already know what's coming next. But if you have not, then I will put a link in the description to take you to the playlist. Episode 7 of Toontown Stories is actually the last Toontown Stories episode I will make for now. And same thing with the Bedtime Story Short. It is the last one I will be making for now. But the next episode of Toontown Stories will be out in the beginning of January 2024. When I finish doing other things that I can do. And especially the times when I have to get together with my family and friends. So yeah. And so don't worry, Toontown Stories will continue. It will have to wait though until on January 2024. Because after I finish my Blue's Clues video, I'm going to take a break from making flush animated videos and start focusing a little bit more on doing more DVD updates and DVD openings and closings. Maybe not a lot of DVD updates, but just enough to hold you guys off until December. Anyways, so yeah, Toontown Stories will continue, starting with Tin Boy's Biggest Mistake, which will mark Season 3 of Toontown Stories. So anyways, with that Toontown Stories updates set aside, let's get on to why I'm not a fan of Dora the Explorer, Wonder Pets, and Paw Patrol. If you have seen my community tab, you will already know that I do now dislike Dora the Explorer since May 2020. But if you have not, then I will tell you this right now. I'm not a fan of Dora the Explorer anymore. And the reason is I used to be the biggest Nick Jr. Show fan. That was until I realized, when I looked at myself in the mirror, I no longer feel like a kid. Instead, I'm becoming more of an adult and losing interest. So then, about a couple weeks later, I found a new TV shows, which are My Little Pony, Pony Life, and Blue's Clues and You. I have watched the first few episodes of those two shows, and I think they are amazing. And definitely a lot better than Dora the Explorer, in my opinion. So, if anyone asks, requests, or talks to me about Dora the Explorer, don't bother, because I'm not a fan of Dora the Explorer. I will not talk about why I don't own any Dora the Explorer videos, because I have gotten rid of them at the end of spring 2020. So don't ask me to watch Dora the Explorer again, because I am not a fan of that show anymore. Same thing for the Wonder Pets, which I will talk about. So, I did used to like the Wonder Pets also. And that was until about the same time when I've been growing up and losing interest. And plus, the Wonder Pets, in my opinion, was a ripoff of Crypto the Super Dog. Even though the show never really had anything to do with dogs, it is sort of a ripoff in my opinion. Because for one reason, they don't actually say the animals like Crypto the Super Dog does. And that's just my opinion that everyone can handle and say differently, but I don't know. I just don't think the Wonder Pets was a very good show in my opinion. And so that's why I stopped watching the Wonder Pets shortly after I looked at myself in the mirror and realized how old I was getting. But I didn't lose interest in every single Nick Jr. show, just the ones that I'm not a fan of. But the ones that I am a fan of, I still do like today, which are Blue's Clues, Sesame Street, Dragon Tales, Teletubbies, and all the other shows that are from around and before my time. So yeah. And yes, I will not forget to talk about the Paw Patrol. So I will be honest here, I'm not a fan of Paw Patrol and I don't watch Paw Patrol. Because in my opinion, it is a ripoff of the Pound Puppies. This version right here. This one that you see on the screen right here. Paw Patrol I think was a ripoff of the Pound Puppies. So that's why I'm not ever gonna watch that show, and I will not be interested in watching the Paw Patrol. So if anybody asks, don't request me to watch on Paw Patrol or anything after my time, because I'm not a kid anymore. So anyways, I hope this is not too much of a downer for those of you who do like Dora the Explorer, Wonder Pets, and Paw Patrol. But I'm just not the biggest baby show fan anymore. So I guess that will wrap up this video, and I'll quit rambling. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out, cartoon fanatics.